going, everyone? Mr. Townsend here. Next lesson for Algebra 1A. Just some catch up, some review. We're going to try to find the LCM, which is an acronym for least common multiple. Okay? So when we're trying to find the least common multiple, the first thing you want to do is whatever numbers you're finding, you need to find the multiples of that number. So for this first one, we're going to find the multiples, find the non-zero multiples of 3 and 6. And then find the least common multiple. LCM is least common multiple. Okay, so here we go. So 3 would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, and so forth. And then 6 would be 6, 12, 18, 24, and so forth. Okay, now we're going to find the common multiples. So what we do is we go in and we'll just find the common multiples. We've got 6 and 12, and if we kept going, 24 obviously would be one of them. So we just do 6, 12, 24. Okay, and the least common of those, the least common is 6. So the least common multiple is 6. For the two numbers 3 and 6. Okay, then we go to number 2. If John goes to the market every 3 days, okay, so we'll say John is blue here. He goes every 3 days, and Jay goes to the market every 2 days. Let him be the red. Okay, and they both went today. Then one will be the next day they go on the same day. Okay, so it just so happened that John and Jay went to the market the same day, but they go on different intervals. Okay, John goes every 3 days, so on the third day he's going to the store, okay, or the market. Jay goes every 2 days. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll take John. Okay, he goes every 3 days, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, and then J goes every 2 days. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Okay, so the question is, when do they go on the same day after today? So right here, we've got 3, 6, 2, 4, 6. That's our least common multiple. So our least common multiple is 6. Look, they don't go 9 or 8. They do go 12. Okay, and if I kept going, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so that means they're going to be at the market on the same day every 6 days. So go ahead and write this down. Maybe take a pause and write down the problems. I'll read it to you. Sean and Dion both went to the gym today. Sean goes every 10 days. Dion goes every 15 days. Sounds like they need to get to the gym a little bit more often. How many days until they go to the gym on the same day again? So we got a scenario where they both go to the gym. Today they went the same day. One goes every 10 days. Another guy goes every 15 days. So when are they going to meet back up at the gym again on the same day? Let's find out. So we've got Sean, and he goes every 10 days. Okay, and then we've got Dion, and he goes every 15 days. Okay, so what we're going to do is find the multiples of 10 and 15, and then find the least common multiple, and that'll be the day that they go to the gym the same day. So we've got Sean here. He's going to go again in 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, so on. Okay, and then we have Dion. He's going to go in 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. Okay? So then what we do is we figure out what's the least common multiple. 10's not a common multiple, 20 not a common multiple, 30 is a common multiple. So our least common multiple is 30. And if we wrote out a response to this, what that 30 actually means is, so they'll be there 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now. Okay? Now, here we got three numbers. We got 2, 4, and 6. We're trying to find the least common multiple for 2, 4, and 6. So we're just going to list out the multiples, find the common multiples, and then what's the least common multiple. All right, so let's start with 2. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That goes on from there. Okay, we got 4, which would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and goes on from there. And then we've got 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, and it goes on from there. Okay, so now what we have to figure out is what's the least common multiple. 2, 4, and 6, we got 4 and 4, but 6, no. 8, no. Okay, 12, 12, oh, there it is. 12. So our least common multiple is 12. Okay, so again, whatever numbers you're trying to find the least common multiple to, you're going to figure out what the multiples are, then figure out what the common multiples are, and then what's the least common multiple, what's the lowest number that have common multiples for those numbers. All right, now we're going to try to find the least common denominator. Okay, so the denominator, remember, when we have a fraction, you've got your numerator over your denominator. Okay, so the denominator is always the bottom number. So we're going to find the least common multiple of these two numbers. All right, so let's take our colors here. We'll go 8 first. We got 8, 16, 24. We won't need to go much further than that. And then we've got 2, which is 2, 4, 6, 8. So there we go. Those are the least common multiples, or excuse me, the least common multiple is 8. Okay, and then another common multiple would be 16 because 2 is going to hit every even number. So our least common denominator is 8. All right, the last ones we're going to do is find the least common multiple of 10, 20, and 25. So 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, on to 100. Okay, and then we go 20. Got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, and then our last one, 25. We got 25, 50, 75, 100. So our least common multiple is 100. We got 18. We got 18, 36, 54, 72. Okay, 24. You have 24, 48, 72. There it is. Least common multiple. 72. Trying to find least common multiple, just take all the numbers, lay out their multiples. Okay, 18 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4, 24 times 1 times 2 times 3. There you go. You find your least common multiple. So this is how you find least common multiple. If you got any questions, make sure to email me. Hope you're doing good. Have a great day. Go Boomers.